Welcome to Life 360 News. Today we're going to look at why the U.S. is deploying a large force to the Caribbean and why Donald Trump is considering military options for Venezuela. The Trump administration has deployed aircraft carriers, warships, and submarines to the Caribbean, which is part of the U.S. Southern Command Area of Responsibility. The meeting on Venezuela's situation was held at the White House with the Vice President, the Secretary of Defense, and the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Trump said, "I sort of made up my mind about Venezuela." The U.S. accuses the Venezuelan government of having ties to drug-trafficking organizations, calling them narco-terrorists. Venezuela responded by mobilizing militias and declaring it ready to deal with any military action from the U.S. The report shows that Venezuela's military is limited in some types of equipment and cannot compete with the U.S. in the air and navy. The options presented to Trump include attacking land targets, bombing the navy, continuing to attack drug-trafficking ships. However, the U.S. still affirms that it does not aim to change the Venezuelan regime. Legal and international questions. National interests, international law, regional risks. Risks. If the U.S. launches an attack, it could lead to a backlash in Venezuela, destabilizing the region. Venezuela can use guerrilla warfare, militias, and terrain advantages. But if the operation is large, the cost is very high, and U.S. forces could be caught in the net of a prolonged war. According to a survey, only 35% of Americans support using force to enter Venezuela. Because this is not just a U.S.-Venezuela issue, it affects regional security, international drug control, energy, Venezuelan oil, and affects Latin America. Because if a conflict breaks out, it will affect the economy, migration flows, and international relations. Because this information will affect international news trends, so you need to stay updated. In short, the U.S. is increasing its presence in the Caribbean. Military options with Venezuela are being closely considered, but the path forward is uncertain and risky. Stay tuned to Life 360 News for comprehensive updates. Hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and share the video if you find it useful. Thanks for watching.